do I do this? You would think I'd know how to do this by now. Add the thumbnail. Oh, did not realize we were live. Hello everybody. How are we today? Okay, wait, so that's on. Okay, we're good. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, hello everybody. What is up? I have to fix something really quickly. European Union Mapper member for 4 months. Whoa, this is laggy. Holy moly. Wait, it's laggy on my part. I don't know how it is for you guys. But, let me check my stream health. My stream is healthy. Let's go. All right. We're here with the civilization. Damn, my fingers are cracky. All right, so for like the last hour, I have been editing a big video that's coming up. It's well, I'm not gonna tell you guys the title, but I will tell you guys the video is gonna be like 30 minutes plus, which there are a lot of YouTubers that do longer than that, but see, my attention span is not very good. I haven't washed my hair for a little bit, and I am disgusted at myself. All right, let me read the chat. More Antarctica exploration. I know, it's just, there are a lot of things to juggle inside of this series. For example, like all this stuff happening with the TOA, South Africa. Like, I still need to expand on the conflict between the two of them. Everything over here, China. China's done nothing, and that's not to the fault of their own. That's to the fault of me. My bad storytelling. Alright, so today we are going to be making a brand new layer for my WICSO, baby. This is going to be ethnicity. I'm terrible at spelling. Let me fact check that. Oh my god, I spelled it correctly. Alright. Language layer. Well, the ethnicity and the language layer are basically going to be like the same, you know, because each ethnicity sort of has its own layer. Oh, Red Team WICSO 3 months as a member. But here's how we're going to do this. We are just going to take, let's take the religion map, and then we'll copy that over to the new layer. Oh, wow, look, there's nothing. Oh, sorry, live stream over. No, I'm kidding. If you look at the religion map, here's what the religion map looks like, and we are just going to copy that over to this layer. The only reason I'm doing that is because that makes it easier to, well, delete everything, so there we go. Goodbye, cultural heritage. Goodbye, months of work. See you later. It is the dawn of a new age. You can see that Japan has basically grown their religion. That's pretty cool. But did I mess anything up? All right. Welcome to WICSO Season 2. No, I'm kidding. If I did a WICSO Season 2, it would not... Yo, what the... Richard Farrell. What? Holy, what? I didn't even know you could do that. You can gift memberships to people? Wait a minute. I'm a little confused. Alright. Yo, W European Union mapping. Wait, Richard, why are you paying for all their memberships? What the heck? So I've just gone from 10 members to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, Richard Farrell, holy moly. You did not have to do that, but we're here for one thing, and that is to make an ethnicity layer. This is something that I have been putting off for a very long time at this point, and I just thought that I should do... Oh, wait. Be right back. My backlight is not on. Oh, if you guys didn't know, my bed is, like, right there. I literally record and edit right next to my bed, which is sometimes very tempting. Okay. So I think... Oh, over on Discord, this guy named 11Note made me a whole bunch of WICSO maps. Like this, most of this is him. Like pre-episode 41, he made me all this maps. So, W11Note. But these are maps that we can use to help us sort of track the ethnicity. So, if I open up all of these, you can see, yeah, that's like the evolution of my WICSO. Look at that, it's pretty crazy. But I think we can just memorize it. Who cares? Thank you, Richard Farrell. What's a WICSO South Africa mapping? If there's no language layer, then can you do a power ranking layer, but for every country instead of just a top 10? Here's the thing, though. What I would probably do is that I would just expand upon the top 10. So maybe I'll do like the top 20, because that's actually better for everybody. Because like Peru is definitely in the top 20. Countries like Morocco, South Africa, Kyrgyzstan definitely. So maybe we'll expand upon the top 10 today. What else? Ideology is looking good. I think all we gotta do is ethnicity. So, let's just get right to it. Actually, no. The ethnicity is not gonna be based on the borders. How do I want to do this? Alright, here is how I will be doing this. Basically, I'm just gonna be going off memory, because well, I could go back and look at my WICSO, but no one got time for that. So, of course, we had the red team, the Indians. They are where the civilization, that's where it all started. I'm debating going to put on my beanie right now, but as we all know, the red team and the blue team are basically the exact same when it comes to heritage. They both have the exact same religion. Well, they did before civilism. And civilism is more of a way of life that can incorporate other religions. So you can be civilistic, but you can also be practicing the blue team religion, this gold religion, the light red religion. Civilism is just like an outlining of like a way of life. But that means that these guys all over here are still red. Some people over here are going to be blue. Some people over here might be even doing their own thing. But let's just first start by outlining the red ethnicity. And this border is definitely not final. And of course, with ethnicity, borders aren't concrete. But I'm going to go ahead and say... Alright, everybody's Indian. No, something's going on. Sounds laggy. Alright. Can I enable donations? Yo, I can show my support for Augusto. Wait, how do you enable donations? How do I enable donations? But I'm doing the live stream. I'm not donating to Augusto. That guy sucks. Wait a minute. Stream settings, monetization. Let me see this. Sorry, we'll get to the thing right in a second. I just have to check something. Participation, reactions. South Africa is 9 p.m. Fun fact. You want to know another fun fact? I am roughly 20% South African. Hold up. Yes, I'm in the partner program. Okay, wait. Sorry, guys, just doing one thing. Earn supers. Did that do it? I think I did it. Maybe, hopefully. Just give me 1 sec. This is being weird. Yes, I accept. I have read and understood the agreement. Alright, for whoever wanted it, I think donations are enabled now. Don't know why you would want to do that, but my phone is done charging. Just gotta check something. Whew. Wait a minute, Augusto is live? What? Alright. We're good. Let's go, baby. Now we can finally get to this. India. That's, yeah. I remember Sri Lanka came from the blue team, which came from the red team. And at this point, it's probably getting a little boiled down. But if you split for political reasons, does the ethnicity change? I don't think so. Unless the political reason is ethnicity. But now over here, we got the purple guys. And the purple guys, let's just sort of like outline their boundaries. So this is where they sort of reside in the earlier days of the series. Also over here in the seafoam green areas. And we cannot... That was a weird stutter. We cannot forget the Mesopotamians that expanded from the purple team, and they were the ones that founded the brown team. So the purple team ethnicity might be all over the place. The brown team might be something else because it evolved. Let me read the chat. My great-grandma was born in Ottoman-controlled Bulgaria, so I am partly Bulgar. I'm not sure what partly Bulgar is, but cool. I went to Morocco. Will I ever go to South Africa? Most definitely yes, because part of my family is from South. That is awful. I got a shower. Yeah, a lot of my family's from South Africa, and my dad wants to go, so that's definitely gonna happen. Alright, yeah, we got the purple ethnicity, we got the red ethnicity. Over here, we got the dark green Bengal ethnicity, and that's gonna be all down here, because like Burma came from Bengal. And actually, Bengal sort of had their people further into India before India conquested them. And once again, I'm not sure how genocidal acts would play into all of this. They would definitely change it. And also, these borders are not final. Like, yeah. Alright, so this is what we got so far. By the way, you should definitely say Viva Rome. I actually recently just made the WICSO 100 map after the countries won. And look at this. Look at Rome. What a comeback. Okay, so do you watch Invincible? I do not. I have not watched Invincible before. Now, the purple guys, they're definitely going to be all the way up here, and that is for the reason that this is where Mesopotamia, they did all their expansion up here. And when they were really big, that a little coalition formed against them. So the purple ethnicity is definitely going to be all over here, probably stopping at Israel. But there is another ethnicity that's going to be down here in Southern Arabia that's definitely prevalent. At least in the modern WICSO sense. Actually, Afghanistan also technically comes from the purple team, so color in those areas. Actually, wait, no. These northern areas are reserved strictly for a different ethnicity. Also, this is me like making lore on the spot. And this also goes down the coast over here because the orange team, we all love the orange team. Yeah. The orange team came from the purple team. They were like the 5th country I think ever existed. But this is what we have our ethnicity map looking like. And you all know who is going to fill the rest of this? Yeah, the Saudi Arabians. The Western Arabians, they had their culture very prevalent early on in the series. So they are going to be taking this. And their population has always sort of had a residence over here in these areas. But then again, that's like expanded a lot. So that's what we'll put it as. Now up here, it's where it gets interesting, boy. It's where it gets interesting because this is the original territory of the Caspians, aka Kasprussia or Russia. They were all the way around here on the Caspian Sea, all the way up here. And no, to a point they founded Kazakhstan. So that's one thing I do remember. So we will make Kazakhstan a part of the Russian ethnicity. Oh, these lines are going to be bad. What else? Their ethnicity also probably stops over here at the Caucasus Mountains. And also later along the line, I can make like a whole bunch of like border gore because that's realistically how ethnicity would look. But so what do we have? It's what we have it looking like. So there we go. And then that extends into the far reaches of Siberia. And yep, there we go. This is the Russian ethnicity. Looks pretty strange, I know, but that's what happens when you move around the Caspian Sea and absolutely everywhere. Actually, no, Caspians are probably living all across the Caspian Sea, but then that turned into Russia, so yeah. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Out of all of my WICSO countries, which would I say is the strongest landlocked country and the weakest coastal country? That's an interesting country, and I'm going to take some time to answer it. The weakest coastal country, well, I mean, that's pretty easy. Northern Chile. They just lost a massive war. But the strongest landlocked country, I would say it's probably Kyrgyzstan. I have a pretty safe bet on them. If not them, probably Afghanistan. But what are we doing? Trying to do ethnicity. Over here, we have Anatolia. Anatolia, they were here a while before, like in the early days of the series, and they were also the ones that founded Greece. So we can go ahead and color that in. But then the brown team also sort of set up a client state. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that client state sort of had its own autonomy when it came to religion and stuff like that. So they were able to develop themselves. So that is going to lead to sort of like a very similar ethnicity to the brown team, but still different. So also Rome broke away from... How did Rome come into existence? Not Ada's Pros map. My map. No, they weren't even here. I think in 11? Okay, I think they may have broken away from the Albanians. So, ethnically, Rome is Albanian. Who would have guessed? Who is texting me? Alrighty then. Over here, the brown religion ethnicity is actually on over here because this is a lot of the areas where Greece colonized. So that is where their ethnicity is going to be predominant. But then we have some actual like people that broke away, not in a sense of like war, but in a sense of like just actually moving away. So I'm actually going to have to go back to an older map for this, because these countries, yeah. So we have Catalonia. Catalonia became its own country as an envoy group away from the Romans, and that has allowed their population to sort of diverge themselves away from, not the entirety of Europe, to diverge away from that Roman culture. So that is what gets them onto this map. Then you also have the Portuguese? No, wait. The Catalonians also sent out envoys which founded the Portuguese. So that most likely would look like this. Then these two groups, which I'm about to pull up, are completely autonomous when it comes to ethnicity. So you have the French ethnicity. They, Green France. And then, of course, the Belgian. Yeah. I remember one time I wanted to call these guys Belgium, and I realized that was stupid. And these borders are kind of shit right now, but they will get better later. We just gotta... This looks so stupid. Oh my god. Alright. Now, another country that ethnically broke away in that sense is Denmark. So we can go ahead and color in their ethnicity, which is all the way up here in northern Germany, into the island of Copenhagen. Basically, the entirety of the Nordics diverge from Denmark. So we can make a safe bet that a lot of these areas would also ethnically, like people-wise, be Danish. So that translates to this. Dang it. The Baltic states. Where are they? Right here. How did this country come into existence? Oh, it was Russian diverge. All right. I don't know my own series. All of this is Russian, by the way. But we have the sort of Latvian Baltic ethnicity. These are also a envoy group that broke away ethnically. I'm going to be saying that a lot. But they are the ones, these are the people that mainly occupy this area. And since there were so many ethnicities that were up here that were so many ethnicities up here that combined into one country, and they all came from a similar background, it's safe to say that their people would probably be all up in here. So we're just going to make this the Romanian ethnicity, and this is where a lot of these people. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Now we have the Swiss, and the Swiss, well, of course they don't exist right now, duh, but there was a Swiss country. It was established by the countries that were dividing up Europe. So whose people would that be? Alright, here's what we'll do. Now, of course, we had the German country, which was up here before the World War II things happened. So we can go ahead and make their main ethnicity. This is not their color, but it's whatever. I'll probably do viewer WICSO after this. It's fine. I will be doing viewer WICSO after this. I swear. Okay, I was about to say, if I have no maps that have Germany, so jeez. And we'll just say that the Swiss population was a sort of majority German population. So there we go. We now have our ethnicity map of Europe. How do we get my maps? Well, I have not uploaded my maps yet because I do not have all of them yet. I'm not sure how much you guys care about that, but I'll release them when I do. Now, Burma really moved out. What the? Oh. Now, Burma really moved out across all of here, and of course, those Burmans were, of course, Bengal people. So, they're going to be all over here in Southeast Asia. But then we had the diverge where the pink team, which somehow became China, they were also here. So, the pink ethnicity, sort of a nod back to the earlier episodes, that is going to be down here in southern China. This is a different people. Yeah, they're just built different. And then that diverged, and that became China, if that makes any sense. So you have like the original southern Chinese ethnicity, and then the ethnicity that broke away from them for ethnical reasons. And boom. Oh, they're also the same people that colonized Korea. So we can actually probably color in all of Korea here. So there we go. And Japan is a little bit complicated because actually, I'm going back on what I said. Korea, ethnically, is not the same as China. In real life and here. Actually, let me just give it a completely unique color. Orange. Alright, sick. We don't have orange yet. Cool. Now, Korea did colonize a lot of these areas up here in the northwest, no, central west of Honshu. Also includes Hokkaido and a little bit of Sakhalin. But the rest of it was colonized by China, so I'm also going to go out on a limb here and say that the southern Chinese people probably have a predominant standing here. So Japan's looking pretty funky, but that's okay, because it just is. Augusto, did you make your map? Like, did you draw it? I didn't draw the coastlines. I got the... Oh, no, that was... I got the coastline from map chart, but... Of course, the WICSO map, like, the entire point of the series is me drawing the map. So if you're talking about that, then yes, I guess I did draw the whole map. Not the coastline, though. All right. How many people are on here right now? All right, 23, doing pretty good. For anybody that just came, we're doing an ethnicity map because obviously these countries don't accurately represent their populations. At least this is a political map. So I guess we're kind of becoming doodle empires very slowly. We have the political map. We have the religious divergence map. Maybe we'll even have a terrain map, but I can't find any for this projection. So that's what I said. Let's actually look at the religion real quick. Alright, interesting. So, it's become apparent to me that Egypt... I actually have to look back at my series. I'm washed. Holy moly. Okay, wait. Let's do North Africa. So North Africa came into play. Okay, here we are. Oh, they were Egyptian. See? This is good. This is good information. Good information. So, The entire North African... Oh, yeah, this is going to be Egyptian, by the way, because in that thing you saw, it was Egyptian, but it was also Lebanese, but Lebanese came from Egypt, so that's the Egyptian ethnicity. Not in Egypt. Well, not yet. But ethnically, technically, Carthage and Morocco and Numidia and Libya, they're all Egyptian, baby. I'll tell you that much. Actually, rivers are going to be very useful here. This river map sucks, by the way. Actually, I'm not going to use it. It's not accurate. I don't even, oh, not that far. It's not even accurate, and I don't even use it anymore. But Egypt really made a name for themselves. And something I do remember is that down here there was a Somali country. There it is. This Somali country is a massive, like, remember earlier in the series when Somalia led that untruthful campaign? That campaign led their population to spread all throughout Eastern Africa. That is exactly what we are seeing play out here. Now, of course, Western Arabia did have their population here as well, so we have to credit them for that. But looking back to the early days in the series... Oh, wait, no, Vietnam stems from China. So if Vietnam stems from China, that means that these areas should be pink, which is going to create some interesting border gore. Back to the early days of my series. Okay. Looking at this. What about over here? Who colonized that area? Okay. See, I understand it now. China was a massive contributor. But, of course, I made this area too small. Let's read the chat. I have not been making the chat feel good. So let's read some of your guys' chats. Thank you, Michael M. 9J9T. Thank you for liking my WICSO. Can you be one of my countries? Diviso14. You can do whatever you want. You're addicted to Doodle Empires? You should be on that show that has like weird addictions. You know, like I saw an episode where a lady was addicted to eating a mattress. Freaking love that show. There's also, you know that thing where like people eat inanimate well, everything we eat is inanimate, or at least it was in some cases. What I'm trying to say is that, isn't there a thing where like people eat things that are inedible? Like there was a guy that ate an entire plane. I think it was in like Nevada or something. I don't know. I have a super cool idea for how to revolutionize viewer WICSO, make it like Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So people just make like character sheets for their country. That would be really hard to like orchestrate. Let me look here though. Oh, Kyrgyzstan, of course. Oh, the Mongolian ethnicity. Right. Let's also get the color of Kyrgyzstan. So, Kyrgyzstan is all up here. Actually, that border doesn't make any sense. We can also make a fair case that the Indus people have their own branch. So, no, this is not the final border. That looks awful. There is another type of peoples, which is the Indus people. They were a big thing in the early days of the series. If you've seen the World War I trilogy, you'll know why the Indus people are a big deal. But they are here, not the entire thing. But they are here. There you go. And the purple team, their people definitely stretched farther up than I'm giving them credit for. So we can go ahead and do that. But then again, there is also the dark, like, whatever this color is. Well, I just showed you white, but there was the Eastern Kazakhstan people, and they are definitely all up here. They were a religious diverge, cultural diverge from the Kazakhs, which were Russian, which were purple team, which were red team. This is actually really interesting. You can track everybody back, except the people that, like, diverged. But the Mongolian ethnicity, that's going to be interesting. But I need to pull up a modern map, because this guy right here, Tibet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tibet is nice. Is that gonna... Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna make them a new color for their ethnicity. How about we go for dark blue? This is just like a people of Central Asia, because I'm having a very hard time tracking down the history of them. So we're just gonna combine them into one. That's never gone wrong in history, has it? Do I live in New York State? I do. This is not a religion layer. This is an ethnicity layer. So it's going to be a lot more complicated and a lot more controversial. But yeah, the Mongols. The Mongols were up here. They were a very brief nation, and the story behind them is actually pretty sad. But it was some pretty crazy people in Afghanistan. No. What's this area called? Azerbaijan. Alright, this is what we got so far. Low-key, I might change the colors a little bit to make it look better. Augusto, can you tell me some tips for YouTube? I've been doing it for a long time and not getting any traction, or it is just because you're our mobile mapper. Well, Adis Pro, a Norwegian, me, Altson before he deleted all his videos, RIP by the way, Ender M, we're all PC users. Wait, let me get a picture of my PC. Let me get a picture of my setup. Because I don't think you guys have ever seen my setup. There we go. Not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see that, but that is what my setup looks like. Block out that light. But this is what my and a lot of other mapping YouTubers' setups look like. But a tip I would give you is to use paint.net, but it is a PC application. Generally, I would say that PC mappers are more popular than mobile mappers, because of course it's mostly contributed by Adis Pro, because, well, yeah. But yeah, I would recommend PC. But over here, the British Isles ethnically is split completely down the middle, because when the colonization happened here, there was some beef, believe it or not, between the Benelux and the French. And also, Denmark was in Scotland as well. Who knows why, but Ireland is also French. Well, I've never heard of Iceland. Oh, no, Iceland is Norwegian, which is Danish. So, boom. Boom. Very nice. Also, Svalbard. Svalbard? I don't know what to call it. Alright. Now, this is like a base map. This is like the... This ethnicity map is not like as specific as I want it to be, you know? Of course, there are going to be sub-ethnicities that like broke away, but I'm not outlining them right now because I have all of these dots inside of my head, and I just want to put them on the map before I lose them. So, no, Egypt is... Their people are not all the way across North Africa. Could be a country like Carthage. Carthage had their people up here. So we can go ahead and color them in like that. And then the Niger country. I'm just now remembering the Niger country. They were all on over here. And I am going to be accounting for native populations in contrast to European colonizers. Because, of course, if there was an African country before Europe colonized, then I'm going to have their ethnicity here. Because the Europeans did not do good things. No, they extend across the coast. So it looks something like that. And then Tanzania was also a diverge. So we can go ahead, and they had a little exclusion up there. But we're not talking about political borders. This is where their people actually are at. They're also going to have their people over here in northern Madagascar. Not sure why. Maybe there was like, I mean, it's really up to you guys. If there's like, you could just say that like, oh, there was a famine inside of Tanzania and a whole bunch of people refugee over to northern Madagascar, then you do that. Be my guest. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. The main Caspian people are different from the main Russian people. Now, hear me out. The Caspian people were, of course, the people down here in Caspia. But once Caspia was expelled, that's when Russia became its own thing, because people had to adapt to the warmer climate. So that probably means that it's going to look more like this. It's going to look more like this. No. What is going on? What the heck? Oh. Watch. This is going to fix it all. Exactly. So I would make an argument that those are a different people. Ugh. There are so many things I don't know about my series. Like, what the heck is happening down here in Sahara? I don't know. Not like I made the series. Alright. Libya, your people are different from Egypt. Hate to break it to you, because you are also a diverge. But they also 100% would extend further into the Sahara. So, here we go. Make a Finnish religion. That's actually probably way more realistic. So, actually, there was a cola country up here, if I can... Here's somewhere. Were they up here? No, they were not. I'm definitely going to use this map to make my map more intricate. So, I'm going to recolor this because, well, it's Chinese. So, should make it colored like Chinese, you know? You know what I'm saying? Should also make the orange colored like Korean, because then it is easier to spot. And when all the people came over here from India to Asia, they made a whole bunch of spots. This was one of those spots. So, also technically, like Kamchatka is a very Japanese colonized area, and Japan came from Korea. So, safe to say that Korea has their people up here. Korea also colonized... No, Japan also colonized into Alaska, so that'll be interesting to figure out. You know what? Boom. There we go. Asia done, baby. It's not final. Let me make that clear. This is not final. But it is like a general outline. Ow. Will I ever give you my maps? I mean, I could. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Alright, you know what? I'll do that after this live stream. Somebody remind me on Discord. Down here to South Africa, though. Gotta look at this map. Great. Now I have to go to the stupid guy's channel. Oh, wait. There are actually some things I hear I don't want you to see. Alright. Oh, also... actually, no, it's fine. Have you guys noticed that I've been going back and like redoing thumbnails? Because my old thumbnails were booty cheeks. Like, holy moly. They were really bad. Anyways, I do remember that there was a dark purple country down here. It's also going to be a similar scenario to the Tanzanians in relation to Madagascar. So we will have this sort of people's... Actually, why did I color them like that? This is obviously Mozambique. No, okay. I just completely forgot that I was on my own map. No. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Very good. Now, South Africa, their people came down here, and they were dead set on going northwest. That's something I clearly remember. So we will have them like this. But here, I have no idea what's going on here. I have to go back to the older. I have to go back to the older episodes of my WICSO because I'm forgetting my own lore. So before the colonization, which was in 20, the end of 19. Dang it, dude, I got nothing to work off. So it turns out that there was never any native population here. So, uh-oh. It's not that bad. We just got to make most of it Carthaginian. Big Carthage. A lot of it would also definitely be a part of the Indus. Niger. Not Indus. What am I talking about? The Indus is up here, buddy. Bucko. By the way, this is canonical. This is 100% canonical. I am very confident in this. Now, political maps and ethnicity maps, the political map is going to have way more lines. Definitely a lot. The ethnical map probably would have more intricate lines, which is something I'm going to outline later. You know something? I used to do WICSO, like, on my own time. Like, I would have, like, 5 WICSO maps that I would just, like, create my own lore for myself, and I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. It's a good way to spend my time. But going back to the important stuff, Sumatra, Borneo, that all came, the blue team colonized it, and wouldn't you know, the blue team is basically ethnically the same as the red team, so. And you also have Northern Red Australia. Their people, It's hard to do ethnical maps for WICSO because it all starts in one place and it goes out, but in real life, there's like people everywhere, you know? It wasn't just like one place and bursted out in real life. Don't quote me on that without context, but they also got Papua New Guinea and all these islands. Okay, if we're not incorporating Europeans, then this area is definitely a majority Red Australia. Well, okay, this looks like a certain someone, but I swear, it's the ethnicity. I swear, dude. I swear. Now, I also do remember the scramble between the blue team and the Chinese for the Philippines. That went something like this. And once again, I will be editing this on my own time because, well, this is pretty crappy, I'm not going to lie. Over here. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. So basically, the entirety of Afro-Eurasia is done, almost. Not really. But I am going to do a little bit of research on my own WICSO, which, yeah, I will be doing that. And I will be making this ethnical map a lot more accurate because it's not very. Well, it's accurate to a sense, but there was no native population here. Alright, let me read the chat. Let me satisfy the chat. Alright, Africa's done, baby. Didn't Orange Iberia have a colony in Africa? Yes. That's true. Yes. There's no but, just yes. They were the first people to ever step foot here, so that means their ethnicity is here. Yeah. Yeah, Afro-Eurasia is vaguely done now. There are no native population countries here in North America. So it's all going to be European. Alright. Actually, I have an idea. I'm just using it as a reference, guys. I'm just using it as a reference. I'm just using it as a reference, guys. Come on. I'm just using it as a reference. There's not enough ethnicity for Antarctica to be done yet. But in the case of the people here, it's definitely like Japan had more of their people here. And I'm gonna say this area, it was barely Portuguese. It was mostly French people. Oh, and the rest was Chinese, by the way. But then we had another culture diverge, which was the Yucatan country, which is one of my favorite countries in the series, like the Aztecs. The Iberians are all over here in Ecuador and the Antilles Islands, I think it's called. I'm not very good at geography, if you could not tell. There's a French population in the Caribbean. Over here, Brazilians. Brazilians were their own ethnicity, I feel like. Because that's the entire reason they broke away outside of the economic disparage of Iberia. So yeah. Brazil is their own thing, kind of, not really. Their population is all up in here in South America. France has a very small amount of their population in South America, but they are in southern Argentina. Now here's something I could do. I could make it like lighter than the actual ethnicity it's from, just to signify that it's not the same, which it definitely is not the same. Like that's like saying that someone from Britain and someone from America are the same because British colonized America. That's in fact not true. So it would make more sense to do that. Now actually I should be using the lighter colors more to my advantage. So here we go. Boom. Yep. And then we can have the lighter color for the Californians. For the South Americans, we can have a darker color. Like I said, just the origin diverge. Of course, the diverge signifies the color change. These guys are actually going to have a set border on where the culture diverged, and that is going to be over here with the Danish. They're going to have their culture diverge right on down here. So there we go. All of the people up here. Like, who the hell actually lives up here? Like, type the peace emoji if you're from Northern Canada. Need some Northern Canadian representation. Alright, yeah, look at that. That's base ethnicity. Alright, I just realized how boring the last, what is it, 54 minutes have been? Because this was just me getting everything off my chest. So now, I can take in some of your guys' suggestions. So, let me go ahead and just make this a little more intricate, a little bit more different from real life. Alright. Sorry. I'm back. I think I went into a trance. Okay. What's up, guys? How are we? How are we doing? Like, you know, how are we today? You're good? Nice. If WICSO is your power, what are you without it? Nothing. Without WICSO, I'm nothing. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. Oh, yeah, by the way, did you know Hawaii is actually controlled by China? In my series, of course, not real life. Not real life. At least, as far as I'm aware. Haven't been to Hawaii in a while. Who knows? Maybe Hawaii is controlled by China. Guys, Augusto Myths. Brand new channel. At Augusto Myths. Did you know that Madagascar actually has penguins? Search it, Wikipedia. I'm joking, brother. The orange team was their own diverge of the purple team. Now second guessing it, I think Mesopotamia would definitely be their own thing. But this is literally just a blob, which is not what they were. They would definitely have more coming down here. More up on in southern Anatolia. This looks like the sequence at the end of episode 100 of WICSO, like the end sequence. Ending one. Wouldn't there not have been native tribes? Yeah. This Brazilian thing, if that's what you're referring to, and the Yucatan, they were like combinations, you know? For example, Brazilians were a mixture of Niger people, Carthaginians, and Iberians. The Yucatan country was a mix of Chinese, French, and Portuguese. So that's why you see some of these native religions pop up. I don't know why I keep calling it religion. I should probably stop doing that. But yeah, this is what we see it looking like. You guys got any suggestions? Because I'm very open on suggestions for this because this is kind of dog shit, not gonna lie. So tell me, what do you guys think? Will you do multiple endings for your WICSO like how Ada's did? No, there's going to be a concrete ending of my WICSO. If WICSO doesn't fall off, I'll probably do a season 2. Not confirmed, though. Spanish Empire mapping, you bring up a great point. We need to add more ethnicities. Let's see. Okay, let's actually color the Swiss ethnicity as... What color Swiss was? Oh, the Poles, right. Can also have the Danube, because I remember the Danube people were pretty nationalistic, so they would definitely be here. If you don't know, the Danube people were a big part of the early days in the series. Here they are, still here, just on an ethnic sense. Also, BT dubs. This should be colored like this. Oh my... Color does not mix well. That's better. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, southern France would definitely be something different because it's definitely a majority French, but still Iberian. So here's what we'll do. Here's something I like to do. So that's the French color. Here's the Iberian color. We're going to bring it down a little bit. That looks like barf. But you know what? It's the color we're going to be using for a combined French and Iberian population. Okay, the combined populations are actually definitely going to be more prevalent. So Danube and the Germans had a mixed population. So that's going to result in something that looks like this, at least color-wise. Boom. Albania down here had a culture diverge with Rome. Remember when Rome was big? So we'll go ahead and find the color that they are going to be using. So there we go. Yeah, mixing colors actually works pretty well. Let me keep doing that. Here we have Greece, and Greece ethnically diverged. Okay, so now, okay, I'm being weird. I need to explain what I'm doing. So what I did before was like a base layer ethnicity, you know? But now this is like getting deeper into the nitty gritty, like, oh, but not the entire population over here is Egyptian. You're correct. It's not all Egyptian. that's what I'm doing now. I'm fixing up those little things. Did I watch the OG WICSO of A Norwegian? I'm sad to say that onward from episode 30 of his original WICSO, I have not seen many of the episodes, besides, of course, 99 and 100. But the first 30 episodes, I was actually really invested. Green and pink makes gray. Alright. So here's the Vietnamese section, because Vietnam had its own sort of thing going on here. And when they have their own thing, that means they're made up of a couple of things, and those things were green and pink, and we're combining them to make this color. So that's sort of what my formula is right now. Just kind of just doing it over and over and over again. For example, up here in Egypt and Somalia, they had their own little thing. It's actually probably, that was a weird sentence. It's actually probably very divergent over here because, of course, we have the Sudanese people, and that mixes with the Western Arabians to make another section of peoples. So I guess these guys are better represented as like the Southern Nile people. No, not these guys, not the green guys. These guys. Then the Libyans and the Niger country, they would definitely have their own rendezvous when it comes to culture. And for Central Africa, there is not really much I'm going based off of. So this is kind of just me making up shit on the spot. I think I'm doing it pretty good though. So if cultures meet, they will connect. When they connect, they mix. When they mix, that's when this happens. So this is already looking better. It's already looking a lot more diverse, which is good. Alright, let me read the chat. Make Prussia ethnicity? Yeah, that's basically Poland. Oh. No, Prussia was its own ethnical rebellion. So actually, I'm doing a very bad job at remembering my own series. Then, of course, the Swedish colony, where Prussia actually came from, the Swedish colony, so we should definitely outline that if we're outlining Prussia. This would definitely go further into this thing, this abomination. Alright. Do not swear, Augusto. I would never fucking swear. Why the fuck would I ever fucking swear? Never say the fuck word, kids. Never say the fuck word. I should probably stop. I'm gonna get my monetization taken away. Anyways, ethnicity, domestically, it's gonna be colored the same. So when it's over international waters, that's when something like this happens. Not over the British Isles. That was a lot of words. Okay, now that I'm realizing that, there we go. The Portuguese are going to have their own origin diverge with the Catalonians, so we can go ahead and mix their colors. That looks like barf, but gotta do what you gotta do. And once again, these borders are not final. I'm going to make a lot of border gore, trust me. And that's going to start right on over here after I update this. So, there's going to be a Caspian population all the way over here on the Black Sea. And there's going to be also I should probably turn on the major cities. So okay. This community over here, it is Caspian. But this area is not. But then, yeah, have you guys watched Just Me Habibi? I love him, bro. North over here, that's actually going to be Azerbaijani. And then the pink team, we all remember those guys. They are a diverge of the actual Caspians. Remember their whole shtick, their whole like beef section with the actual Russians. Oh, and yeah, by the way, gold team. The old gold team borders were so good. I don't know why I nerfed them in World War One. Alright. The South American Union. No, this is ethnicity, my boy. From his new WICSO episode, he mentions some of the Eastern... Oh, yeah. I should probably explain Eastern Asianism, because face value, it just kind of sounds like I'm talking about nonsense. Like, what the fuck is Eastern Asianism, bro? What are you talking about? Well, I will tell you, Billy. You stop interrupting me. No, I'm not schizophrenic. Eastern Asianism, it's basically it's like dictatorial oligarchy, but it's democratic oligarchy in the sense that people vote for oligarchs, and they also vote for a leader that has more power than those oligarchs, but it's also kind of like the United States where it's like checks and balances. So in reality, the president and the oligarchs would have the same power. It's kind of like eunuchs inside of China. Oh, by the way, I gotta change this up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, there's just a president, but there are also oligarchs. They have the same power. All of them are democratically elected. Representative Parliament. Thank you, Spanish Empire Mapping. I need to get my better knowledge. You're not gonna lie, my knowledge ain't good. R15. That's not a number. That's a color. Alright. Swiss would definitely mix over here with these guys. So, that's going to create an Eastern Southern French population. Now Europe is starting to look disgusting. But, hey, you know what the license plate says. Shit happens. So this area would mainly have Ukraine. We're kind of nerfing the Romanian ethnicity. But they were too big to begin with, so... This is looking a lot better now. We're making a lot more ethnicities. This is good. This is actually pretty fun. I'm double jointed. I can do that. My shoulders hurt now. Alright. It is time to lock in. Carthage, that is a mix of Libyans and Moroccans, so we can go ahead and make their own thing right here. It's not going to be colored accurately to them, but it is going to be a representation of the mixing of these base ethnicities, which of course we established earlier. That is also going to be same over here in Liberia, so we can go ahead and mix their colors, get rid of that, and then we can make it all along here. Am I active on Discord? Yeah. When is the twin reveal? What do you mean, when is the twin reveal? Look in the mirror. I'm kidding. That was probably the worst thing I've ever said. I actually do have a twin. Alright. I'll make a poll. Let's make a poll. Alright, I just sent out a poll. Should we call up Jude? Oh, didn't mean to say his name. I've already said his name on this channel. It's fine. 88%. Yeah. Wait, how many votes we got? 8 votes. Guys, vote. Come on. There's 17 of you. I am a proud watcher of the Amazing Digital Circus. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. That's it. I said it. The Amazing Digital Circus. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay. When's the fight between Jude and Augusto? I'm in martial arts. That's why have all these. But Jude, he's not in martial arts. A fight between us would actually be very funny. Looks like we are calling up Jude. Xeon Chagrom, you subbed a month ago? Thank you. Oh my god, Jude's coming up, Jude's coming up, Jude's coming up, Jude's coming up, oh my god. We're gonna fight. Just kidding. He's my brother and I love him. I would never fight him. I would hug him. Because he's my brother. And I love him. In a family way. Zychiagra. How do you pronounce that? I'm not very good at pronunciations. Bro. The next chapter of WICSO. Yo, let's watch that. Because it actually, like, made me laugh so much. Bro, Mr. Beast. This stream ends when somebody wins $1 million? What do you mean? Alright, we're watching...
The entire...
Can you guys hear this?
population of Earth. There's nothing left. Everyone is gone. The only thing that remains is to pay.
Hey. Hi, Jude.
Yeah, okay.
When's the last time Jude's been in a video? Jude, I'm making an ethnicity map. Am I a failure?
What?
Am I a failure?
No.
Joking. Never give up. This ethnicity map's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, we share a room. The room is split down the middle because we're twins and we share a room and we're in the same room. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Make that a little lighter, actually. Dun, 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 dun. When is the room tour? Room tour? 2,000 subscribers. We're gonna do a room tour, and also Jude is gonna map. Only if he wants to. Just kidding. I'll strap him down and I'll update his map. Jude!
What?
What are you doing?
Taking a piss?
What?
Come say hi.
Oh, okay.
Can I have some candy? I'll give you money.
No.
Wait.
Why do you keep...
I'll give you 100 dirham for it. 100 dirham. The Moroccan currency. It's about $10 for Kendi.
Why do you keep that?
100 dirham.
No.
Come on, you're breaking my heart. 100 dirham for Kendi.
No. Oh, I guess I'm tired.
Leave my sight.
Yeah,
This area, actually, it's gonna be a combination of Iberian and Tanzanians. So that's gonna set them back to about here, and that's gonna allow this ethnicity, which is a combination between Tanzanians and Iberians, to look like that. I think that's it. Of course, I'm gonna work on it on my own time. But yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on this on my own time. Jeez. Go ahead and close all of these maps. No. Alright, what should we do now?
Huh?
Jude, are you subscribed to me?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
You're subscribed to me?
Yes.
Wow, what a good brother. Alright, Q&A time. Q&A about anything. Me, WICSO. Why are we alive? What's the real meaning of life? Anything. Q&A time. Q&A time. Jude.
What?
Oh, I'm the older brother. Jude, they want you to do a Q&A. Jude.
How badly?
Type the letter O if you want to get some answers to questions about Jude. Type the letter O. The letter O. O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I don't know how you'd gauge this, but I told people to type the letter O, and there are like fucking 30 O's.
Alright, I'm coming.
Up. Alright. Get in frame, what are you doing? Alright, Jude's gonna be taking the chair of power.
Okay, cool.
This is weird.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, I'll read the questions to you. How much does Augusto pay you for the labor on his cinematics?
Nothing, I work for free.
I always tell him I will pay him because I make money off of this channel. Here is some concept art he made.
These are the concept art of Yusuf, Polaris,
Yeah, you guys get it.
and then Chesnov.
I have told him if he wants money for it, I will 100% do it because, well, he's a really good artist and I'm making money off this channel. I can start my own little empire. Alright, what other questions are there? Judah, how much of a life do you have compared to us?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know, man. After I feel like I'm real basic.
Okay. Does Jude make videos?
I used to.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, I used to.
we were both. I was a green screen kid back in the day.
Yeah,
But
you
Jude
were.
was Next question. Jude, who has more of a life, you or me? I think you have more of a life than me.
Bro, you have like an entire fucking following, so
Hey,
I think you...
one singular guy in here will get very angry if you cuss. One person will get very angry.
Who?
I don't remember.
Commit a crime as...
Dude, what crime do you commit as a child? I stole green army men from the toy store. I used to steal candy canes.
I mean, I stole a book from my library once, but it's not really stealing if you just forget to return it. So...
Hey, I just borrowed it and I forgot to give it back. That's not stealing.
Yeah, it's not.
Jude, are you tough?
Yeah.
Look at this toughness. One singular person will go below. Yeah. This guy. Zion. I don't know how to say that. Chiagoram. Jude, do you play sport?
I'm actually playing volleyball this season for our school.
Yeah. He's a sportsy dude. What's your favorite WICSO country?
I really have to say, I don't know the lore.
I've tried to get him to watch it so many times. He refuses.
There are so many WICSOs, though. Like, which one? Yours? Adis's?
Let's just do mine for funsies, because I'm obviously way better than Adis Pro. Just kidding, Adis Pro, my king. I have you framed on my wall. I love Adis Pro. I'm not better than him. No, from my favorite WICSO country in my... It's going to be Mongolia. I like Mongolia.
It's a crazy, unique effect about yourself. Trust.
What's a fact about Jude?
I have Tourette syndrome.
Got devastatingly quiet.
Jesus.
Do you watch mapping
There's
videos?
two of us in here. I do not watch mapping videos.
How many people are here? Jude, it's like the... You make the Dunning-Kruger effect. I'm kidding. You're very intelligent. Jude, do you fight... Guys. What do you guys think my real name is? You know, for twins, you two look really unique. Yeah. Yeah, we look nothing alike. Like, wait.
We're supposed to be identical.
We were identical, but I think there's like a spectrum for being identical. Like, you can be identical your whole life, but me and Jude are definitely not identical for life. Because, like, there's obviously some differences between us.
Yeah, I think.
Yo,
like
what do you...
type.
Alright, Augustine. Yeah, my name's Augustine, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's August.
Yeah, it's...
Like,
yeah.
the Taylor Swift song, or the...
That's for the month.
The month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your French name just sounds like a cave name.
My French name is Oot. Alright, what else?
Should fight your
Oh,
brother.
here. What ethnicity are we?
Eastern European.
We're Latvian.
Eastern European.
And a little bit South African, because grandpa.
Yeah.
Alright.
True.
Jude, are you being held hostage?
Yeah.
No, you know the answer to this, buddy. You know the answer to this. Are you being held hostage?
I'm not being held hostage in any way, and if I do not say anything except this script, Augie will hurt me. Ow! Okay, Jesus, with the shoulders.
You can leave whenever you want.
Is laser tag or laser lace?
Is Jude is laser tase or taser lays better?
I don't even know what any of that is.
I don't really know either. Hashtag free Jude. Jude is free. All right, Jude is free.
Okay, Jesus.
Jude, do you hate me for bringing you here by Spanish Empire mapping? Do you hate Spanish? Do you hate Spanish people?
No, I like Spanish.
You like Spanish people?
I like Spanish people.
Good. If you didn't, you'd be racist.
Very. Whoa. Jesus. What happened to the sides here?
Don't worry about it.
That's great.
Now we have a better view for Jude. Wait, hold up.
Oh, do you guys matter? Oh, God.
How the hell do I make it go back?
You probably just click one of these corners.
No, but I can Control Z! My size is messed up because of you. Oh, you know what?
Who's behind the door?
There's no one behind the door. Right, Jude?
Nah.
Why is my neck so long? Do I have a long neck? Very...
Nah.
Alright. What's behind the door? Oh, this door! This is where I sleep, silly. Alright, Jude. Bye-bye.
That's our closet. Not where he sleeps. Where our clothes sleep. No, we cannot lock him in there. There's no locks. The handles are purely decorative. Alright. It's what the people...
Ah!
Ow, my arm! They want! No! Sweatshirt smells so bad. Yours do. Ah!
Oh, I'm so buff. I got out of there all on my own. We're back.
Run while he's gone. Before he gets back, trap him in there. I need to tell you that. Jude should help film a WICSO.
Don't say WICSO.
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 How tall are you?
I don't know. Let's check.
Alright, fine.
Let's measure my boy.
This man put up a measuring tape. Like, what, 2 years ago?
He's 5'8.5".
You're like 5'9.5".
I'm 5'10".
Oh, yeah.
He's 5'8.5". Is that Mr. Beast?
I'm taller. I'm taller than you.
How do you feel that Spanish Empire mapping is... Yo, is this starting to rain?
I don't even know where the guy lives.
Yo. Show us the map behind the chair. Oh! That one. But actually, there is a very long comment. Jude, there is an original version of you that is in the basement and Augusta cloned you and you're the clone.
Is this true, Augie? Is what Zara Starfield saying true? Am I not the original? Okay.
This is a project I made in 6th grade. It's the religions of the world. It's very not accurate. It's very not accurate.
You can tell it's hand-drawn because Iceland and the UK have never been closer.
Alright.
I'm shorter than you. They want to know how you do a water droplet.
You gotta go and hit your cheek with your pointer finger, and you gotta time it. It's true. Shut up. How many people are here?
Which WICSO country would you like to live in? We live in New York.
Say the gold team. Say the gold team. Say the gold team. Say gold team pre-World War IV. No, we're talking about It Is Pros WICSO. Just say the gold team pre-World War IV.
Alright. The gold team pre-World War IV. World War IV.
Yeah. He would want to live in Ethiopia pre-World War IV. Isn't that crazy?
I don't even know what this is, bro. Did you try draw a world map from memory?
Jude could probably draw me from memory. He would just have to do like a smiley face.
Did. No! Jesus. I did.
Yeah, but that's when I had my mullet, dude.
It's a good watercolor, though.
It's good. It's just... I was ugly. No, I am ugly. Flip the gold team before World War IV. Yeah, just say gold team after World War IV. No, say gold team during World War IV. Jude, you should refund the Augusto to the store. Where did I come from?
Papa, where did I come from?
The outlet store.
What?
We got you just because we had the extra money. And we said, strap on in. No reason. Just
I have your phone right here.
No, fuck you. I have your phone.
No!
See how much more scared he gets?
It's because I don't want to see how many hours I've been on YouTube.
Safari would say different.
Not Safari. I don't know what Safari is.
It's a search engine. Throw his phone.
Hell no, you won't.
I'm literally an alien, and Augusto is a rival race of our that is trying to infiltrate you and take Earth for himself. What's August's wallpaper? What is your wallpaper? I'm just gonna glaze over that last one.
Like, on my phone?
What other? Isn't it that one time we went to Universal?
Oh, it is, yeah. This is my wallpaper. If you guys seen the Emoji Movie, if you haven't seen the Emoji Movie, keep it that way.
Spanish Empire says, "What's my YouTube feed?"
Copious and copious amounts of porn.
Shut up! I will show you. It's a lot of
Sunny V2. Sunny V2. Guys.
Sunny V2 is great. Go subscribe to him. Gray still
Sunny
plays.
V2 does not need a shout out from us.
Ow, Jesus. My TikTok feed is also overly political. And a lot of TADC. This isn't Webtoon ad. What the? Whoa.
Okay, put away TikTok, buddy.
An apology to all white people.
AEW Richard Farrell, thank you for the €2. Jude, use this to get a cab and escape.
I'm sorry. Fares in New York are now $3.
Bro, fares in New York are probably like $20 to get to 2 blocks. But thank you, Richard Farrell, W, €2. What are your political beliefs?
30 cents short.
What are your political beliefs? Asked by Spanish Empire Mapping.
Huh?
What are your political beliefs? Asked by Spanish Empire Mapping.
Like just for the world?
Yeah, like, what do you think an ideal society would be, you know? I actually don't know, like, how do you answer, what are your political beliefs? I'm not sure how to answer that. Oh, holy hunchback. Is this how I walk? Is this how I look?
Yeah. You want to look at it for a couple more seconds? Take a picture of the
I'm
last
trying
time.
to fix my posture.
Yeah, you really did.
My neck looks...
Got him.
Gee, I actually heard that. It is 5 p.m.
Political beliefs. Okay, I believe in democracy, but like, I don't even know, bro. What ship is better? Funny Bunny Abstraction, Pomni Ragatha. What the fuck does that mean? Ship. Okay, ship. Let's start at the beginning. Ship.
Jude, don't pay any mind to it. Read the comments below it.
I think Zubul and Gangle is honestly the best ship.
Isn't it canonical?
I don't know.
Guys, we should play Roblox. Sorry. Yeah, I'll leave now.
Yeah, please
Goodbye.
do.
Just kidding!
I don't want to go global. Some guy. I don't want to go global. Pro alternate or pro humanitarian? Alternates are like races, right?
Oh, I've told Jude about the alternates. Yeah, they're like...
So if I didn't like them and I only like the human species, that would make me racist.
Are the alternates a different race? No, the alternates are a first kin, and the WICSO world is a second kin. The first kin came back after being expelled by somebody. They're basically aliens. So like, but we don't live in WICSO, so I would like the alternates better, because if the alternate future of the world timeline played out, I would be a part of the first kin. Okay. Wait.
Nice. Do you pay taxes, Jude? Nope.
Technically, I have to pay taxes because I get paid.
But you're also a minor. Get pepper spray.
Get salt spray. What are you talking about?
Ah! That's why I wasn't on YouTube for a while.
My hair is disgusting right now.
Launch codes.
The launch codes? What does that mean?
Probably just launch missiles like the nuclear football.
Oh, like the nuclear football. It's Jover. Oh, it's Jover for America. Shut up. I don't.
I'm horribly sorry that we are treating you like this. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Maybe like a pedophile. Sorry, continue.
I've
By
actually
the
been...
way, I'm over here. I'm very sad that my camera does not. Wait a minute. We can just make my camera move. I hate fixing my camera angle though.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna pull up. I'm just gonna keep standing. I like standing.
When I grow up, I definitely want to go into civil engineering.
Looks like you got your career figured out, huh, buddy?
Augusto's humor isn't good.
Wait, what did he say?
Augusto's humor isn't good. You're pretty funny at times, off camera.
What did he say?
What do you want to be when you grow up, Augusto?
What do
Oh my
I
God.
want to be when I grow up?
No, never let me call you Augusto.
Please. My nickname's Augie. Like,
Yeah. Question still stands. Come on.
what do I want to be when I grow up?
Yup.
Ooh, what is that? Upgraded bro. Thank you for the 4 months membership. Sorry.
Jeez.
Maybe
I should become a member.
I want to be. I don't know what I want to be. Maybe I could get into politics. Who knows? Maybe,
Okay, so apparently...
maybe I'll be a McDonald's cashier until I'm 64, and I'll be questioning where it all went wrong.
If you and Augusto went into the amazing digital circus, what would you be?
Dude, stop answering questions about the amazing digital circus. It's off topic. It's not about you!
I never said it was about me. It's about the amazing digital circus.
Alright, I'll give you some quick. Red Team WICSO has subbed. Yo, everyone subbed to Red Team WICSO. He's been gaining some traction. Alright, I'm going to ask you some questions as your twin brother. Why does my neck look like that? Oh, I got... This is an interesting site.
You should fight August.
Alright, you heard the man. Put up your dukes.
Alright, bet.
Oh, no. This is going to be dramatic.
Alright.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah!
No, I'm not down. Okay. Dude,
On your knees, buddy boy!
why are you so freaking strong?
I got the dog in me.
No, I want a rematch. Rematch. No. Ah! Oh, my neck! Ah! Okay, it's fair to say that Jude would usually. No. Oh my god! It's like trying to strangle a rhino. It's like, come at me, bro. Oh, I'm Taekwondo master. No! You pulled out a gun! Taekwondo is useless. Ah! Pure strength. I'm getting tired. Oh my god! Yeet! Ow! Okay, we're done.
Can you guys shut up? When you guys scream, you sound like little girls. I don't understand how you can get your voices that high. Just stop. It's annoying.
Sorry.
We have a sister.
Alright, who do you guys think won? I think Jude won.
Do it again, they say.
I say do it again. We just can't yell. Because I was the one yelling.
Yeah.
Alright, final round. This one, everything else is useless. Come at me, bro. Ah! No! Take off.
Don't scream. Stop screaming. And we're done. Okay, we're done.
We're not done.
Yo, guys, should I give him a win? Hey, I'm winning! I am not winning!
Alright, goodbye, family jewels. Alright, we're done.
When is the sister reveal?
Never.
Never.
Well, alright, who won? Jude, we probably did like 5
4
rounds.
rounds.
No, 5 rounds. I think I won like 2. I might be able to kick, but if someone gets their arms around me, I am cooked.
Juliet should join the fight. As guys in 2026, I don't think we're allowed to hit women. Do a 2v1. Who would the 2v1 be? Who would be ganging up
Me
on
and
the
Juliet
other?
versus you, because like you're behemothly strong. This is fun. Alright.
I need some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water too. Drew, can you get some water for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm back in the seat of power.
That's strange.
Dear, stop. Let's see. Alright, guys. What is up? Oh, yeah, it's showing like the replay of our fight. I can see it right here. Isn't that cool? I looked stupid. Holy moly. Alright. Oh, thank you, Jude. BRB. Jude will keep you guys entertained.
There's this puzzle box we have. We haven't been able to solve it. Apparently we're a bunch of dumb fucks. Augusta, you lost your dad. Father is still around.
Always just in case if there's a bad haircut.
Yep.
Bro, this cube, it's pissing me off. There's something inside. Alright. We need your help. There is a wooden dice, right? The only thing that we know is that if you pull it down a little bit, it opens a little right here. That's literally everything we know. And you're supposed to open it somehow. Not even ChatGPT could figure it out, dude. Because, like... Alright. Everyone subscribe to Kavilla OE.
You guys want a father reveal? The
Daddy.
man The myth and
Don't have consent. We don't have consent. By the way, ooh, I'm almost at 18.
I don't understand. How do you live with like mouth sensitivity so damn high?
My mouse sensitivity is not that
This
high.
is a small mouse.
This is not a small mouse. Don't insult its manhood.
This looks like a mouse made
Alright,
for,
here's
like,
what we're gonna do.
a rat.
We're gonna go through our phones and we're gonna find the funniest photos we have of each other, alright? I'll start.
Alright.
Here's a photo I have of Jude.
I think my phone made like albums of every single person in the family, so I can just search up a.
Let me pull your chair over, because me standing is gonna be awkward the entire time. Move to the left.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got the Iron Man chair. Jude got the Spider-Man chair. Also,
Yeah,
raise the chair.
Oh, nice.
All right. So basically, we're gonna do like rounds, and in one round, I'll show an embarrassing photo of Jude, and Jude will show an embarrassing photo of me, and you guys are gonna vote which photo is better.
All right, let's do this. Who's going first? Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, one and done. Who's going first for the first round? Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. Oh, you're so good.
All right, this one was taken today. We were at the Edge, NYC, in Hudson Yards.
You gotta give context to the photo as well.
So, this, I don't get it. It's like reversed. Yeah, so this came out of that.
All right, and here is the photo I have of Jude. We were at Marjarel Garden in Morocco, and I told him to look at me, and I took that photo of him, but it's really bright. So which photo do you think is better? Put the photo up. Type in the letter P if you think mine is better. Type in the letter A if you think Jude's is better.
Shouldn't it be A and J?
No.
Names.
Okay, wait, no. Scrap the letter thing. Type in the letter A if you think mine is better. Type in the letter J if you think Jude's is better. Here are the reference images. A if you think mine is better. J if you think Jude's is better.
Everyone on the planet should know is so.
Your phone is dark.
Oh.
A or J, guys?
A. Oh, God. Augusta, you look worse than Judah is worth.
What? Looking pretty mixed. I think a general consensus.
Can't you just make a poll?
Oh, yeah, wait, I'm stupid. Holy moly.
Oh, my God. I knew there was a way to do that.
Start a poll. Augusto. Red Team WICSO, please stop spamming. Alright, I just sent out a poll. Once again, here are the reference images. Red Team WICSO, stop spamming. Oh, Western European Union mapping. Thank you for the $1. All right, 12
It's literally 50-50. Who? Break it. Someone, please. Break the 50-50. Because if we're going to have to make this a tie, it's not going to be fun for the first. Q.
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 What do you mean Q? Alright, you know what? It's a tie. I'm actually going to give it to Jude because Jude's is actually better, not going to lie. Alright, round 2. So you went first for the first round. I'm going to go second for the second round. I'm going to go first for the second round. Let's see. Photo. Oh, here it is. Here's one. We like to go to a restaurant chain. It's called Bubby's. And this is a photo of... Wait, I mean... You just gotta see that, bro. Bro looks like he's on crack.
What coincidences, mine is also from the Bubby's establishment.
Oh my god, that's really bad. That's when I was wearing the hat.
Yeah. Should I show that one as well? The hat one?
Oh,
It's like that war criminal meme. You make a poll.
No, we're just gonna have fun. No winners, no... What the heck is happening with my hair? No winners, no losers. If there's a loser, that means there's a winner. So everyone's a winner if there are no losers, right?
I think we have a loser.
Oh my god!
Oh, remember this?
Oh yeah, that was already on a previous live stream. That doesn't count. Boo, you suck.
Alright, this one then. At West 4th Street.
Show it. I dare you.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh yes, that one!
This is when we were in Israel.
We were on a trip in Israel, and,
You didn't wash your hair for a couple of days there, pal.
that's because our hotel did not have conditioner, alright? My hair got really greasy.
With the aforementioned green screen kid.
That's when I was a green screen kid.
Oh, dear.
Wait, let me find a photo of me on your phone, because, this is a new world for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Augusto, when are you making the Cold War?
The Cold War? What do you mean?
I don't know, people are asking for the Cold War. Favorite food? Alright, back to the basics. That was in the Hamptons, bro. Your hair could go back like a woman's.
Shut up, I had a mullet. My favorite food? I like pizza! No, my favorite food.
I feel like I've been getting addicted to tagine, bro.
Pizza bagels are so good.
Oh.
Our palates are...
Pizza bagels are so easy and good.
Augusto, you were a green screen kid? I was a green screen kid.
Not too long ago. This is only like 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago, I was a green screen. I got 1,200,000 views from a freaking green screen video. I'll pull up proof as well. It was the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever seen. Let's go! Yo! Holy moly! Augusto one high! Yo, let's go!
1800. Nice.
My favorite year. No less.
Make my field trips
No.
I'm so sorry. What the hair?
Guys, W's in the chat. Augusto mapping 1,800 subscribers off of mapping.
Why were you a green screen kid?
Why was I a green screen kid?
Yeah.
Man, it was so easy back in the day.
Back in the day. In 2023.
Yep.
I feel like 2023 was a year where COVID started to get less serious. I mean, it's still
freaking
serious.
green
but
screen video. 1,200,000, basically 1.3 million views. That's not in focus, but you guys can see it.
Yeah, they can see the basic graph.
Life 360 notification. Yeah, our parents track us.
Because they're in the government.
Wait, let me get my...
No, because we take the NYC Metro to school.
You were saying...
And they don't trust people like you going on the train alone.
Shut...
With people like me.
I got him.
Jude, you should take Augusto's glasses off. We need a glasses reveal.
No.
And because each action has an equal and opposite reaction, welcome to Glasses Full Jude.
You've been listening to too much Hamilton.
Every action has an equal opposite reaction.
It's Isaac Newton, bro. You should get contacts.
You should get contacts.
Bring back the peak mullets. Don't you have a compilation of all your mullet videos?
I don't anymore. I deleted that playlist. But I can find one of my mullet photos. Here, while I'm doing that, ask some questions to Jude. I'm going to find the best mullet photo.
Glasses, Jude, that is crazy. I actually had my own glasses. I only use them for reading and watching TV at night now, but I still have them.
Oh, this is my dog, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's real cute.
His name's Dexter. He lives on 90... Not doxing us, Jude.
These are my glasses. I don't use them as often anymore, though. Yeah, who's putting down those radioactive symbols? What is that for?
Best mullet photo.
What's your favorite place you've been to? Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
It like wrapped around my head.
Like
I
a
was
noose.
so hot all the time. What happens if I put on a hat?
But just don't cover the hair. I mean, that's what the fucking hat's for. Okay, favorite place we've been to. We actually have a little pin map over here.
We do have a pin map of where we've
Everywhere
been to. Alright, outside of the United States.
Alright, I'll list them. Hawaii, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, Las Vegas. I guess Telluride.
We don't need to list off all of them, bro. We can just say our favorite.
Alright.
Mine is definitely Costa Rica because mangoes and monkeys. Mangoes and monkeys, mangoes and monkeys, mangoes and monkeys in Costa Rica.
Because of the golfing.
Bro, Bermuda over Italy? Bermuda?
You said Costa Rica.
Costa Rica I can put over Italy. Costa Rica had mangoes and monkeys for your information. Thank you.
I have some terrible photos from Italy, bro.
I have a MOVA globe. This thing is trippy. We should do this more often. We should make this a series. August and Jude live streams. We'll call it AJ. Still working on the name. Jude, are you a cat or a dog person?
In Morocco, we saw a lot of cats, actually.
I have a newfound love for cats.
Same, bro.
After Morocco. There are so many cats in Morocco, but I am still... If I had to choose one over the other, I would 100% fantasticamazingly choose dogs.
We saw this guy in our hotel in Marrakesh.
He's so cute.
But then there's also our dog, the Menace.
Oh, he looks evil.
Of course he does. He'll take it at like 9 p.m. at night.
Olga, you should have made Western Arabia lose World War II, so getting the colonies independent. What does that mean? Well, they had to win. Okay, going to a WICSO Q&A, the entire reason Western Arabia won World War II is so that the colonies could get independence. You know? But...
I should not have been able to go to the Starry Night, bro.
Yeah.
The MoMA?
I got some plans for the Arabian Empire. I'm just sharing. Like the Arabian Empire, the Western European Union, the Civilistic Union, China, Russia.
I love how you have all these just very complicated names like the Civilistic Union, the blah, 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 blah. And then you just have based off region names. So Russia, China, U.S.
Well, I guess some regions that have names that aren't real countries in real life. Like, Northern Italy. That's not a country in real life. Yucatan.
Isn't there like the Nyakatan?
What?
Nyakatan?
What do you... Nyakatan?
Oh my god.
Okay, so I had a hat phase, right? I had a phase where I'd always wear a hat.
Oh, no. This was before the hat phase.
This
is when you were
that's
growing
a photo,
out.
That's a photo of before the hat phase. And then the hat phase happened, and then I got the mullet, and then we got this. So,
Sweet Jesus, we got that. Alright, let's see. Yep, we used to be really identical.
I
can't even tell. I think that's me in the blue sweatshirt and Augie in the gray shirt.
Alright. I look 12. Bro, everyone's always telling me I don't look 14. I just turned 14. I look 14. What is going on here? I don't like that. Augusto's hair is much lower as his WICSO.
Yeah. Cause
My hair.
Okay, I think I can make a very basic timeline. From when you were born to 7 years old.
I didn't give a crap about
You did not give a crap. No. So when we went to Italy, it started getting oily for some reason. So then you put on the hat for our first year of camp all the way up to our 4th year of camp. And then you started embracing the mullet for some reason. And then for our 4th year of camp all the way up to when you got that haircut. When was that?
The cut. I'm going to call it the cut.
The cut.
The cut that marked the age between mullet and now. That was on January something. Why do you have a photo of Kosovo?
I used to do edits. But then I ran out of good empires to use.
There's so many empires.
Okay, this is the. There it is. 2024. You were not rocking fluffy hair yet.
Of course I wasn't. I had the freaking hair in the hat.
2025 March. Oh, this is getting close.
2025.
Our mitzvah still
All right.
rocking. Wait,
Go to the first photo of the cut. I remember it.
that's the mullet. This is the start. It started October 26, 2025.
Let me see that photo.
You've been rocking with fluffy hair ever since.
This is not fluffy hair. What are you Why do I know your passcode? Why do you have a metronome app?
Because I play music.
How high can you make this?
I don't know, but it's getting faster.
Who's playing at this speed?
999. It sounds like an alarm.
I need to wake up!
No, bro, your alarm is absolutely terrible.
Make it stop!
And apparently they have an Italian word for the 999 one.
Okay, stop. Turn it off. They're asking what instrument you play.
Oh, I play clarinet.
They don't need a photo, dude. You don't need a photo for everything. I play drums.
Hey, Dad.
Dad!
You guys wanted a dad
Should we
reveal?
do dad reveal?
I mean, there's already a dad reveal.
Okay, so you're about 16 and 14 days. You're technically an aunt in that case.
Between 16 and 14 days?
Wait, is a really old girl an aunt? Like, you know how like Joe Biden's an unk, right? You know how our principal was an unk.
I don't
Our
think you're
school-
allowed to apply that to women. 'Cause
Wait,
it's considered
can, like-
offensive.
Can the Queen Elizabeth, when she was alive, would we have called her an unk or an aunt?
How many of you in the chat are British?
That will vary. That will make us. Yeah, that will change what we say. Because if you're British, we'll make fun of it more. Just kidding. I love all people, except. Actually, except Nazis. I guess I don't know.
I don't care what race you are, gender, sexuality. I hate everyone.
Is it equality if you hate everyone equally? My dad texted me. I did not give Dexter dinner. No. All right, we should. What's something we should talk about?
Chaotic neutral is crazy for you.
All right. What should we do?
Bring Dexter on the stream.
I mean, I can try.
No, he's.
I can definitely try.
I mean, we can all try our hardest, but the best we can do is just show him photos.
We have an elevator though. Remember, we own a complex. Anyways, back to the Q&A.
Add guests for the live stream.
All right. Okay, you should have made Europe when you were still loose. I don't know what that means.
Make Europe.
August, you should add guests for the live stream. That would actually be really cool.
Like who?
Dexter. Jude, do an impression of...
I hate doing impressions, bro.
Okay, no impressions for Jude. Okay,
no,
so...
what? Jax. Who that? Oh, Jax.
No, don't do it. 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 Why are my teeth so fucking big? I look like a beaver.
Do it, Jude.
You show me Europe in World War II when still loser caught what?
Alabama war.
Alright, guys. Oh, okay. Why did Brazil lose? That's because Ecuador and Peru combined were stronger than Brazil. Dude, you don't know what they're talking about, but
No.
that's Brazil. That's Ecuador and Peru. Brazil is definitely the strongest in the continent, but that doesn't mean that they're not on par with their neighbors. Go watch episode 55. Yo, the cinematic in episode 55 was so freaking good. Like, you know. We should do a reaction. We should
What?
react. Augusto reacts.
What would we react to? Wait, can they see your screen?
They can't see the screen. Let's see.
Oh, CG5 made a murder drone thing? I was like a year ago.
CG5 ruins every single meme. Dun, 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 dun.
Stop. He's
It's already dead.
Okay, so what?
Hold up.
Wouldn't this be plagiarism?
Hold up.
Yeah, it's probably fine. So they can see this screen, right?
Wait, this is being weird.
Granny VR for 2 hours straight.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're still good. Ooh, my heart dropped. I thought the live stream just freaking crashed. Are we still good? All right, we're good.
Actually, we're excellent.
Shut up.
So they can see the screen?
I can see that.
Oh.
Wait, somebody type in the chat, because I'm not... Okay, good. Good. All right, what should we react to? Sophia the First Funk. All right, no, actually. Guys, what should we react to?
Huge new flips.
We're not watching
Yeah,
political
let's not
stuff.
make a clip.
Yo, the best song.
I'm in my prime, but this ain't even powerful.
Why is this on my feed, dude?
Getting over it. Loogie.
I love Ouija Pie. All right,
Ouija Pie's good.
we're watching Ouija. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Where'd OBS go? There's OBS. All right. Oh, shoot.
Oh, those are connected.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
I love Ouija Pie.
Apparently you don't love him enough to keep him on your screen.
Wow.
Wait.
This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
I don't introduce this.
When did this come out? Like 3 years ago?
Yo, we should watch Just Me Habibi.
Yes!
I love Just... All right.
Oh.
All right. Ah, my foot. All right.
Oh, your PC!
All right, which one should we watch? Should we watch The Online Gooner Epidemic? Podcasts are making you stupid. What the fuck is this AI slop?
Why is he white?
Oh yeah, Megamind Show Season 2. Let people enjoy
Is
things.
that Reagan?
Job tier list.
No, that's George H.W. Bush, isn't it?
No, bro, that's some random dude.
I thought that was the guy who was reported...
All right.
I thought that was the president during 9/11.
50 times?
More. On
Who's
average,
the president during
how
9/11?
often do you
Just answer the question.
Look.
Answer!
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
Answer the question.
500 times?
Probably.
What?
Rooting! The act of becoming completely self-absorbed with your penis and masturbation.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. Job tier list.
Put the fries in the bag. Where's my drink? I ordered the 10-piece chicken nuggets.
What's
taking
Let me
so
guess,
long?
is the ice cream machine broken again?
Hurry up! It's almost done. Job! You love them, you hate them. If you're a longtime fan of my channel, let's be honest, you probably don't have one. You know, that's okay. Yeah, sure, to some people, having a job is a sign of hard work, education,
No, it isn't.
wealth,
No, it isn't.
basic fucking dignity, but for others, it's really not like that. The reality
Who was
is, not
president
all
during
jobs are
9/11?
created equal.
George
Some
H.W.
jobs are
Bush.
a lot
Knew
shittier
it.
than others, and at times, it doesn't even matter how much they pay you. If you're thinking about getting a job, it's very important to weigh out the good and the bad, which is why today, I'm gonna rank them.
Oh, this is
Teachers,
bad.
responsible for
Underrated.
single-handedly carrying the next generation of kids while being paid fucking nothing to do so. I know for a fact that anyone trying to become a teacher in 2024 is doing so strictly for the love of the game. I don't know how the hell you can deal with with all the
Just beat
bullshit
up-
of the job
just-
nowadays. Imagine having to teach literally the most brain-rotted, ADHD generation of kids yapping about fucking gooning and ditty parties how to read, do math, or pay attention
Bro,
to
this
lectures
6th grade is
longer-
so bad.
All right, we're done reacting. Time for more Q&A. Loki might hang up the recording soon, cause I'm hungry and it's dinner time. But we're gonna do a little bit more Q&A. Also, I'm pretty sure it's not copyright. He's just using videos that other people have. So, where are you going? Where are you going?
I have a laptop. Just want to let you guys know I have a life. I have a life.
That's from 2012.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, more Q&A. Jude, what does your shirt say?
I escaped Mystery Market.
Special ops, actually. No, it's an escape room shirt, and he got the crappy gift.
I always get them, bro. I have like
All right.
2 more in here. The space one and the prison one.
All right, we should do some more Q&A. What NFL team do you guys like? I don't follow football.
That's football.
NFL is football, National Football League.
Oh.
You fucking stupid.
Yes, apparently.
All right.
What's on your backboard?
Huh?
Your backboard. Like,
No, we're answering viewer questions.
Oh.
Does security control America? Wait.
ham security?
Oh, does ham security... Doesn't the banana thing have something to do with the football wars? Oversimplified? I don't know.
I eat bananas.
I love bananas.
I didn't know bananas can do that. Rock on.
That was some of the cringiest. All right. Anna told me you should have won World War One. Bro, what are you talking about? I don't know what that means. That's like saying, gosh, diddly darn Jimmy, you should have let the pickle win the Napoleonic Wars. What the heck is... Gotta get a haircut soon. Augusto, are you a hamburger? Jude, is Augusto a hamburger? Augusto, what if I give you a cookie? Would you die? I don't know. Fun fact, I hate chocolate. Chocolate?
With a burning passion, I might add.
A burning passion. I despise chocolate.
I don't know. Just ever since he was a wee little Augusto,
Ever since baby Augusto.
ever since he started talking, his first words,
I hate chocolate. I don't like it.
American
I don't know what
politics is
this
just...
I haven't eaten it in my life. I don't like it though.
Okay, if somebody donates $500, I'll down a bar of chocolate. Don't donate $500. Please don't do that. Do not do that, please.
$500 is a lot of money, though. And we do have chocolate bars downstairs. They just say chocolate bar on them. No, they don't. It's Tony's. Good brand.
Oh, is this some more Q&A? I'm back to the middle part. That wasn't funny.
Yeah, no.
Hey, that's actually pretty good. It made my hair look pretty good.
Force him to eat chocolate. Someone just typed it.
Red Team WICSO, do not donate $500. Red Team WICSO, do not donate $500.
Someone just typed donated $4.99.99. What is this, a Walmart shopping spree? We're just
Do
doing
not-
$9.99.99.
Do not donate. Do not. I'm not saying this because I don't want to eat the chocolate. I'm saying that because I don't want you to freaking rip money out of your parents' bank account because you want me to eat a bar of chocolate.
Yeah, you can do that for free. As long as you're not too Catholic. Continue.
Do not donate $500. I'm like the grandma from SpongeBob.
Chocolate. I remember when they invented chocolate.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
He's good at it.
I remember when they first made chocolate. It was right before World War II.
No, chocolate was like an Aztec thing. No, it was currency at one point.
Yeah, they smoked it and used it as money. Basically, the more cacao you could grow on a tree, the better.
You don't clap fast. No, wait, listen to me do it. Listen to me do it. Stop, stop. Guess what, Augie? What? Don't donate $500.
You're just typing it.
I know.
It's nothing to be scared of, Chubbums.
Who are you calling Chubbums? Who are you calling? How many necks can you make? Here's how many. This is like 1, 2. Holy moly, Jude. That's like, alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you only have 3. Yeah, of course your mom said no. $500 to a random ass guy to eat a bar is nothing.
Hey, Mama, can I get $500?
Why, sweetie? Why would you want $500?
I want to watch someone eat a bar of chocolate.
Honey, just search Nikocado avocado. Aguzza, did you know if what? If what? Am I inspired by Atis Pro? No, I made all of this completely original. No, this is completely inspired by Atis Pro. Everything. Bro. Atis Pro.
We should give you a new logo to put on your thing.
What do you mean? My channel?
Yeah, like, I like the approach you did with a... Does anybody want anything from my end?
Let me see something. Here is the W channel logo. Oh, this is where I keep the live. What do you really have to say about my channel logo?
It's too complicated. You need something a little bit more eye-catching. The font is good. I just think you can make it 2 letters. 2 letters to get it all across. Like, on your banner, you can keep it Augusto, but Atis Pro doesn't have Atis Pro in it. He just has an A.
Well, I don't want to be copying Atis Pro now, do I?
That's true.
Alright, more questions. Alright, guys. Ask some questions. AJ. No, AG. I'm not doing AG.
I do have a good concept for it.
What?
I do have a good concept for A and G. We should show them. Do you like Hershey's and do you...
I don't like Hershey's.
It was created in Pennsylvania, wasn't it? AG is Augusto's new name.
I'm not going to be called Ag. Sounds like a cave name. Ag, did you hunt today's leopard?
No, I've been picking berries with the ladies.
Hunting and gathering, Ag. Augusto, show me the world map poster behind you and Jude.
Nothing?
This?
I don't have my 6th grade project, bro.
What was your 6th grade project? I forgot there was a carpet there.
Something with the Islamic Caliphates. I don't remember crap, though.
Wow.
Eat chocolate and I won't jump off a building.
I'm not eating chocolate. Unless someone gives me $500. 500 cigarettes.
Specifically USD. I don't want anyone coming up with some Tanzanian buckaroos and
Give me 500 Zimbabwean dollars and it'll be like freaking half of a button.
a button. This is a premium 1998 button used to sew the dress of fucking Queen Elizabeth. Something.
Augusto, I dare you to eat chocolate? Why would you do such a thing?
It's gonna take money. Money's the answer.
Money's always been the answer.
Always been the answer.
Always been the answer. What the heck is happening with my
money? Can be the question. It
If
can be the barter.
If money is the question, it's usually
but it
the
has always
answer.
been the answer.
If money is the question, money is always the answer. Tell me a scenario where it isn't.
I can't.
Exactly. Like if you ask, usually with money, it's how much. You know.
But for
what year is it in my WICSO? Currently, it is 1967. Let's see. You will give me $1 to eat chocolate? No. That's way too little.
Yeah, I feel like $500 is a lot, though.
$500 is a lot. All right, $420.
$420? I think we can bring it down to $350.
I think $270.
Do your bids. Highest one who donates. We'll get him
What do
to
you
the
mean?
top.
Why is there no Cold War if it's 1967? Well, this is not real life. This is WICSO. What if civilization started over? It's an answer to a question. The question is not real life.
And the answer is taking a really long time.
Augusto, can you make me a member exclusive? Can you make member exclusive content like videos or something?
We should make like vlogs.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, like our daily
We
life.
should do like. All right. Oh, yo, bro.
But we can't
no.
show anything outside of the house because I know some people are here are way too smart.
Someone paid for 5 people's subscription. And bro, that means now I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 members. W. Richard Farrell, thank you for paying for 5 people's. Oh, you want to see what we made earlier? We made an ethnicity map.
Well, it's a bunch of different colors.
Yupperoo. That's gonna help me with a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't think
Zion, stop spamming. Oh yeah, Red Team WICSO. Thank you for being such a good moderator. Wait, Red Team, did you time out him? W in the chat. The 6'7" kid is gone. Whoa. 67 chins. Wait, Red Team WICSO, how long did you time him out for? Cause it probably needs more. I'm kidding. I know I'm bored, but let's go bowling. Yep. What's going on with my glasses? 60 seconds. That ought to teach him a lesson.
if we do
Was World War II the Cold War? No, there hasn't really been there was a Cold War, but before World War I in my series. That's kind of how it went. Can I be mod? I would not care if you said no. I just wanted to ask. Red Team WICSO is my one and only mod because Red Team WICSO and I go way back. I knew him in kindergarten. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Let's do a forehead reveal. Only if Jude does it.
Alright.
Here's the thing, though. You don't have an embarrassingly large forehead.
And you do.
My forehead goes all the way up to here. That's this much of forehead. That's a big forehead. That's like
So let's not waste any time.
No.
Okay, I'm good.
Close my eyes. If I can't see them, they can't see me. If you touch me, you're gay. Do you just fucking smell your armpit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Ew! You touched me. That means you're gay.
Augusto, I'm scared and you're
Don't pay any mind to it. Yo.
Are there any nukes in your WICSO?
There are nukes in my WICSO. The Civilistic Union has 6, the Blue Team has 3, and the AE has 1. I need to do some more nuclear proliferation because I am lacking on it. Is before World War I the only Cold War? No, there's going to be a second Cold War. That's all I'll say. There's a blue team. No union has nukes. Okay. If there's a red number on the country, that means that every single country is aware of their nuclear, stuff.
Their arsenal?
They're aware of their nuclear arsenal. For example, there could be a country that's developing nuclear technology and continuing the nuclear proliferation, but it's not displayed on the map. They may have their own programs, and then they could just start like rapid fire making it, you know? Remember Augusto, the maps. What? Is it between the Empire and the civilization? What? Guys, I want you to ask me the most unhinged questions. The most unhinged questions. The most unhinged question. Like, Red Team WICSO, if someone asks an unhinged question, then don't ban them, because I want to answer them. Will you run against John Freedom in 2040? I don't know who John Freedom is. It's a cold war between the Arabian Empire and the Silver Union, or China.
When are you getting a haircut?
Never. Where is my precise location? I'm not gonna dox us.
We're in Brooklyn.
Or in Brooklyn, yeah. Let's see.
Should we just show them like a real quick clip of outside?
What's the hottest WICSO country? Probably like in my WICSO, probably Chad, because like the Sahara Desert's pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
Augusto, will you vote for Red Team WICSO in 2044 in the presidential elections? I will. Augusto, $1 million or cancer? It's a tough one. Do I want $1 million or cancer?
I'll take $1 million buckaroos.
I think $1 million, yeah. Will I run for president? Yes. I'm pretty hungry. Like, I could go for something to eat. Oh, that's why this tooth hurts so much, because I've been hitting it. Guys. Okay, I might hang up the recording soon. Alright, guys. Final questions before we hang up the recording.
Because it's been 3 hours.
Well, for you, it's been like an hour and a half. For me, it's been like almost 2.5 hours. Alright, we're going to have one final question. Everybody put in a question. I don't care if you're like just sitting there. Just ask a question, and I will decide which one to answer. In the meanwhile, how are you, Jude?
Pretty good. How many atoms tall are you? That's,
However many atoms 5'10" is. I don't know.
Yep.
But that is a question that they asked earlier. We have to choose a new question.
They asked that earlier?
They did. Alright.
Would you consider getting a tattoo of your WICSO country? Did you make any WICSO merch?
Did I get any WICSO merch? I did get WICSO merch. I have the Persindia t-shirt. I have the Old Empire sweatshirt, and that's about it. Yeah, the global empire of the mapping. I know I didn't answer it earlier. You just brought it up again. Who will win my Cold War? There isn't a Cold War. I don't know what you guys are talking about. At least not right now there isn't. I'm the one that tells lies.
I'm the one that tells lies.
Wait, if you're always saying... Wait. If you say, I always tell lies... That sentence doesn't make any sense, because that sentence is a lie, so that means you're telling the truth. But it contradicts the sentence.
It's called a paradox, which means you're just an idiot going in a circle.
Alright, Jude, who would win Persindia or the Old Empire? Persindia is like India and Persia. The Old Empire.
Yeah.
The Old Empire is like the entirety of the Middle East.
Oh, the Old Empire, I guess.
Old Empire. Persindia was... Old Empire better. Alright, I think we're hanging it up. I will see you guys later, the next live stream. Probably.
Say goodbye, honey. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Guys, holding up the recording, putting it away. Alright, bye guys. Say bye, Jude.
Bye.